This program is brought to you by realestate.com.au, Australia's #1 address in property. With more properties for sale than anywhere else, we make it easier.
Welcome back. Across the country, there were 1,588 auctions last week with a clearance rate of 61.8%. In Sydney, there were 594 auctions with a clearance rate slightly higher than the national average at 63.3%. Melbourne held 615 auctions with a strong clearance rate of 65.9%. Brisbane held 76 auctions with a clearance rate of 53.9%. Adelaide held 44 auctions last week with a strong clearance rate of 86.4%. And the ACT held 40 auctions with a clearance rate of 72.5%. Well, joining me now is Anne Flaherty, Economist at REA Group. And thanks for your time today. Auction clearance rates look pretty strong for this time of the year. What's causing them to remain high?
Look, I think we're just seeing that return of buyer demand. We are seeing a pretty strong winter, actually. Typically, we see fewer properties hit the market in winter. This year, the reduction hasn't been as much as we normally see. We're seeing more buyers searching and inquiring on realestate.com.au to buy. It's giving sellers more confidence and it's leading to more market activity.
Yeah, how much website traffic are you getting right now from buyers on the REA Group website?
Well, we've actually seen website traffic trend upwards this year. I think what we're now seeing is that the Reserve Bank has held interest rates steady for 2 consecutive months. It's giving people a bit more confidence that interest rates are either at their peak or very close to their peak. So people who were unsure about making a move because they weren't sure about how much their mortgage repayments were going to be are now likely to become more active.
Yeah, what's the surging level of migrants in Australia doing to the property market? Because I know our population growth jumped almost 2% last year.
Well, it is the big story, really, what's going to happen over the next few years. We know that population growth is at close to record levels at the moment. We have a lot of new migrants coming to the country. At the same time, we've seen the speed at which new homes are being developed has slowed. So on realestate.com.au, we can see which countries are driving search volumes from overseas. And actually, we've seen really significant growth in searches both to buy and rent Aussie property from countries like New Zealand, the UK, the US. Those 3 are the top drivers of those offshore searches. And so we're going to see a lot of demand coming from those countries.
Okay, so a lot of demand coming from those places. Where are they searching for in Australia? Are they looking to buy or are they looking to rent?
Well, predominantly when people move to Australia, they are renters. So around 70% of new migrants into Australia are typically renters. That percentage is likely to continue to grow with Australia's buy-sell market so competitive. So the Melbourne CBD is the #1 destination by those both looking to buy or looking to buy or looking to rent. Following that is the Gold Coast when it comes to people looking to buy. And then we're also seeing among those rent searches, lots of activity in the Sydney CBD, the Brisbane CBD. We know that new migrants are more likely to look to live in a city or in city fringe areas when they come to Australia.
And then I think you've also got some data that shows you're seeing demand for sustainable properties as well.
Yeah, that's right. So we conduct market research looking at changing property preferences. And one really interesting thing that we've seen grow over time is that demand for sustainable living.
Well, Anne Flaherty, Economist at REA Group, thanks for coming on the show as always.